Queer and creepy to the core, spooky tales and ancient lore. Knock, 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 who's at the door? It's Louise and Tim with Itty Bitty Horror.
It's Luis and Tim with Itty Bitty Horror. Listeners, welcome back. I know it's been a hot minute, but welcome to the Itty Bitty Horror Podcast with Luis and Tim. And this podcast, we discuss everything from horror movies to the scariest tales out there with a little teeny tiny bit of humor.
Oh, what? No, that's not what we do.
I thought we did that. Tim, how you been? I think it's been a minute since we've recorded an episode.
Yeah, I guess it's been a minute. Or has it been? No, I think it's been the normal amount of time.
Well, it feels long because I miss my Timmy time.
Oh, your Timmy time, because we don't talk every day.
Yeah, I know. How you been, Tim?
I've been good. I've been traveling, and I got stuck in an elevator while in the hotel that I'm in.
I mean, so for our listeners, Tim is currently traveling across America doing his little tour.
My one-man show.
His one-man show, yeah. So what happened?
Well, I'm in Colorado for work. I go to a hotel, a very nice hotel. I guess I won't say the name because I don't want to give them any extra business, although maybe it'll hurt their business. And yeah, I hop in this elevator. My card doesn't work because the card has to read it now, in order to go to your room.
Oh,
Which,
yeah.
by the way, why did we switch to that? Were people really breaking into everyone's hotel?
Yeah, I don't know. It also cuts down on the sex business.
Yeah, boo.
Well, I'm just saying, hypothetically, if you're in Las Vegas and you're like, you know what, I just want to hook up with random men. I'm in room the 12th floor, room 1201. I'll be down on my knees, blindfolded, waiting for you to wreck me. You can't even do that because they need a fucking card.
Oh, I know, it wrecked everything. You guys, you hotels are wrecking everything. So, well, anyway, getting back to my story though. I get in, my card doesn't work. And so at that moment, typically you would think the doors would open, but they didn't.
Oh, so wait, okay, you scanned it, you were just stuck in the elevator?
Yeah, I was stuck in the elevator. The doors don't open. So you might think, okay, well, you just press the open button. Well, it doesn't work. And then it just takes me up to a different floor. So then I'm thinking, oh, this will be okay because someone will get on and then I'll just get off right there. Nope, no one got on, doors did not open. So I was just stuck in there, and then it kept changing floors, and I was like, oh my God, this is how I die. And then I literally had to call that emergency button that you always try not to touch.
Yeah.
And then, they tried to answer, but guess what? The speaker wasn't working. So it sounded like a little mouse was squeaking trying to talk to me.
Yeah. What would you have done if you were on the 12th floor and you're like, somebody get me out of here? And then the freaking, what do you call it? The elevator just starts malfunctioning and it just drops down at a high speed. And you're like, oh no. And Timmy boy. Yeah, it's going the speed, a light speed.
How many floors does this hotel have that it can go down in light speed? And I'll even be cognizant of it before I explode.
Well, that's what happens when you're traveling. So that's why you shouldn't travel, Tim.
Oh, is that why? Okay, is that why you don't typically travel?
No, I mean, I'm hoping to maybe go see you in the East Coast.
I want it to happen. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, early September. We'll see. So listeners, if you have any suggestions on what to do between Philly and Boston, let us know.
Anywhere in that zone. But realistically, we'll probably meet in New York.
Okay, for our listeners, what are we discussing today?
Well, today's episode is actually going to be a little bit more freeform. So we'll be revisiting topics from some of our previous episodes, but with a twist. So first, we'll spin a wheel filled with different characters, real-life monsters these characters will be, from our previous episodes. Well, depends on your belief, I guess, if they're real life or not. Maybe you're a little Scully.
Yeah.
You never know. But then, after we spin that wheel of real life monsters, we'll spin a second wheel filled with different scenarios. So whatever combination we land on, we'll have to discuss how that scenario might play out with that particular real life monster. So for example, we may spin wheel 1 and it lands on the flight attendant that wouldn't stop crying from our last episode. And then we spin wheel 2 and it lands on has to get drunk at a bar, and we'll list out the scenario. Sound fun, don't it?
Yeah, and some of these we may act out, since we're very talented, as the listeners know already, Tim. You and I, aside from being famous,
right, of course,
Winona Ryder, Mr. Bean, etc.
Yeah,
we are also
again, I don't know about that, but
we're also very talented voice actors, and we have a Rolodex of accents that we can pull out of. I already forgot the last accent I did in the previous episode where you were telling me to save it. But whatever.
Al Pacino?
Maybe, yeah. And the other thing that I wanted to mention is that we might just try to poke holes in each other's little scenarios because we're a little kooky like that.
We are. We're kooky, as you guys know and have come to love.
Yes, exactly. Well, Tim, are you ready?
I don't know if I'm ready for this one. This one's too freewheeling for me. I like structure.
You like structure? Well, guess what, bitch? Tighten
Oh.
your little knickers and
Oh,
get ready to
no.
party. Listeners, are you ready? Come sit betwixt the boys again.
Come sit with us,
Yes.
betwixt us, if you will.
So, Tim, okay, here are the contestants. You want me to mention them for you? And as a refresher for our listeners, maybe they haven't heard every single episode and they'll be inspired.
That's true. This will be kind of a refresher course for some of you seasoned listeners. And for those of you who haven't heard every other episode, this will be a reminder to check some of these out.
Okay, Tim, so here are the contestants. First, we have the Bunny Man. What do you remember about the Bunny Man from our episode?
Well, I remember there were a lot of different suspects who were potentially the Bunny Man in this local legend. And I do remember vaguely a story that you came up with of the Bunny Man coming into a restaurant you were in. And then I hypothesized that if you ever saw him, you would just chop off his head.
Well, we also, I don't know if you remember the story with some kid from Korea shooting the Bunny Man. And we're like, what the hell? Like, why did you kill the Bunny Man?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was like the Reddit story.
So, for the listeners who don't know, the Bunny Man was a hatchet-wielding maniac in a bunny suit who haunts a bridge in Virginia and has become one of the most unsettling local legends in American folklore. How about, okay, the second contestant is the infamous Mexican folklore woman, La Llorona.
Oh, yes. And that's actually one of my favorite of our episodes.
Yeah. What do you remember about La Llorona?
Well, for La Llorona, first of all, this was one of my favorite episodes, so I just want to put that on the board there. But I wanted to say, I never understood really her motivations because it seemed like she was upset at something her husband did. And so as a response to her husband's, like, cheating on her, she decided to drown her own children. Now, why is that a good response?
These poor kids, I'm sorry. So for those of you who don't know, La Llorona, again, just giving you a little summary in case you don't know these topics, but she was a weeping woman from Latin American folklore who drowned her own children, as Tim said, and now wanders waterways at night, crying out for them and dragging anyone unlucky enough to cross her path.
But why? Why did she have to do that to them as a response to her husband?
Yeah, she was probably like, you know what? My husband already left me. There's nobody here at home. Like, hey, kiddies, come with me to the river so we can fish. And the kids are like, okay. And then,
oh, man.
Orale, mommy. Okay. And then she's like, drown, bitches.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, okay. Our third contestant is Annabelle the doll.
Okay, I remember Annabelle the doll being one of our creepier ones that we discussed. And I believe she was inhabited by a malicious spirit.
Yeah.
And I believe on that same episode, we also discussed a little Japanese doll as well that was equally as scary.
Yeah, Okiku. Yeah, you're right.
Okiku. That was...
Yeah, so for our listeners, it is our Haunted Dolls episode. She is a Raggedy Ann doll believed to be inhabited by something evil, like Tim said, and she would terrorize their owners, and now she lives in a glass case at the Warren Occult Museum, where Tim wants to go spend his honeymoon and try to shake the case and be like, come on, do something,
you stupid doll. Because I'm that bold.
Yes. Our next contestant is the Jersey Devil.
Yes, the Jersey Devil, which you and I both well know from X-Files. And I remember from our episode learning that, in fact, that episode showed an entirely different Jersey Devil that is nothing like what the legend is.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the Jersey Devil, for those of you who don't know, is a winged, horse-headed creature said to haunt the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. And it's been terrorizing locals since the 1700s and still has not been explained.
Just like the ending of The Sopranos.
Yeah, okay.
Another New Jersey legend.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, we also have, let's go through this a little faster because I feel like our listeners are like, okay, get to the point. We have Michael Myers, one line, fast.
Oh, okay. A creepy guy, wears coveralls, great movie.
Yes, and we covered that in our Halloween episode and our Halloween sequels episodes. We had 2 episodes dedicated to Michael Myers.
Okay.
we have the sheep squatch from our Appalachian episode with Araya.
Yes, and I remember having a hard time pronouncing Appalachian/Appalachian, and I still am not really sure.
Yeah, and I've had a hard time calling him the sheep squatch because I would call him like the sheep squash.
Yeah, that was mean.
Okay, and then we have Betsy Palmer, aka Mrs. Voorhees.
Yes, who I found out was apparently in a few episodes of Knots Landing, the 80s soap opera. But anyways, I remember you and I have a hot debate about her sweater and what color it is.
Yes, she was part of our Friday the 13th episode, and Tim believes that her sweater is cream, but it's obviously like a baby blue color, but Tim is colorblind, so we'll forgive him.
No, I'm not colorblind. That's the moonlight shining off of it. It is definitely off-white, cream-colored.
Fine.
Oh, I just won right now.
You just won. Okay, 3 more. We have the sleep paralysis demon. You were not part of the podcast at that time. It was my second episode on sleep paralysis, and I have a long traumatic history with sleep paralysis.
You do? Wait, you've
yeah.
had sleep paralysis before.
If you listen to my second episode.
I didn't tune in back then. It was so uninteresting without me in it.
I know. It was like BT before Tim.
The Dark Ages.
Yeah, the Dark Ages, exactly. But yes, I had like a huge, experience, like so many experiences with this sleep paralysis demons or whatever.
Okay, I want to ask you about that then. But anyways, moving on.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later, yes. And then the last 2 we have is the evil Santa Claus. We had the evil Santa Claus episode a couple of years ago, and then we re-released a new one in December of this year, where it was like a new edited version of it. But yeah, What do you remember about the evil Santa Claus, aside from him being a big pervert?
Yeah, I remember laughing a lot in that episode, and that being one of our silliest episodes we ever made.
I think we drank during that episode too, so it's probably fine.
I can't remember that. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, and the last contestant, Tim, is the Bell Witch.
The Bell Witch, no.
Yeah, she was part of our first, because we have 2 Appalachian episodes, and it's the first one. And she is this apparently vengeful entity that tormented the Bell family of Tennessee in the early 1800s, and is one of the only paranormal cases in American history where a ghost is said to have actually killed somebody.
Oh, that's kind of surprising, actually. You would think ghosts have killed people before.
Well, I mean, like legally, when they closed the file, they said,
oh, right, in like the coroner's reports.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, nope, it was a ghost.
No, ghost. Back then, you could put that in a report.
Okay, Tim. So what I've done is I've created 2 wheels. Are you able to see the first wheel? Give me 1 second. Let me switch right here.
All right, you switch right here. Oh wow, that's very nice wheel.
Our listeners are like, we can't see shit.
Listeners, listen. You don't have to worry. This is a very professional looking wheel.
Okay, Tim. I'm gonna spin the wheel. Whoever it lands on, as we talked about, that's the first contestant, and then we'll move on to the actual other wheel, which I don't know if you'll be able to see. But anyway.
Okay. Why couldn't it have been a wheel of cheese?
Do you see a spin wheel?
I do. It's spinning. It's spinning.
Oh.
Ding, 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 ding.
Who is the winner?
La Llorona.
Okay, we are going with La Llorona. Okay, Tim. So now the second wheel. Okay, spin the wheel.
Spin.
Spin, mama.
Spin, mama. Spin. Quick.
Spin all the way. It's so hot. So the Llorona gets a job as a fundraising canvasser. Tim, you and I,
do we know anything about that?
Do we know anything about that? That's how we met, right?
Yes, it is. The less said about that story, the better.
Okay, so Tim, La Llorona gets a job as a canvasser, a fundraiser. So for those of you who don't know, these are the people who are outside raising money on behalf of XYZ. You know what I mean?
Like Oxfam.
Yeah. What does this scenario look like for you? What are you thinking?
Well, okay, let me think about it. I imagine La Llorona would probably work for some cause related to children, I would think, because then she could really bore people with her story, outside of the store when she...
Like Save the Children or something?
Yeah, exactly, like a Save the Children Foundation, something like that. And she could be like mine, for example.
They'd be like, man, actually, you know what? Let's take a step back. I imagine her interviewing for the job, right?
Okay.
And the director being like, okay, can you give us an example of you trying to, overcome a challenge? And she'd be like, well, I drowned my children. And the director would be like, what the hell? It's like,
What
yeah,
the hell?
then
No,
I,
you admitted to that?
yeah, and then I threw myself into the river and I died, but I went to heaven and they just told me like, no, you got to find your children before you're let back in. So now I'm out here, but I've been doing this for 300 years now that I feel like I have to uh fundraise to make myself feel better. And the director, of course, is desperate because they just need, they need warm bodies.
They need they need people there.
Yeah, so they hire her. Yeah, and you're right. When she grabs a customer, not a customer, a
A
donor,
potential donor,
a
yeah.
potential donor, she's like, please stop donating.
Yeah, exactly. I think she corners them and she talks about it in that way.
Okay, well, let's role play right now. Tim, you are La Llorona. I am a potential donor.
Oh, I think you should be La Llorona, actually.
Okay, fine. Excuse me, sir. Can you stop and donate to save the children?
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to get groceries right now.
Please, sir, I beg of you, save my children.
I don't I really I can't. I hope you.
Sir, please. It'll only take 2 minutes, I promise.
Oh, well, okay. I guess 2 minutes. Yeah, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Tell me what it is, just quick, please.
Yeah, so for Save the Children, what we do is we go to homes where children live and we save them from their parents.
Oh no, that sounds awful. What the hell?
We kidnap them and then
No.
we drag them to the river and we drown them.
Oh my god. I would never donate to this ever.
Please, sir. If I don't hit my quota, I'll be fired.
Oh, no, forget it.
I just need a $10 monthly donation, please.
A monthly? No freaking way.
Oh, go fuck yourself then. And that is the way it would end. She would get fired.
Yeah, she'd probably get fired in the first couple of weeks when they're trying her out. But they might feel bad for her and let her stay on for a little bit.
Yeah, they might. I think so, right?
Yeah, they might. That's been known to happen.
Okay, Tim, the next one. That was a short one. But, we don't want to do a 4-hour episode because our listeners are like, fuck y'all.
Stop describing our listeners as bored. They love this stuff.
I can do maybe 1 hour max. Anyway,
yeah.
Okay, next person. Ooh, Tim.
Ooh, the Bell Witch. No.
The Bell Witch. She's here to mangle your nards.
No, please, no.
Okay, I'm spinning the second wheel, but you can't see, but it's okay.
There's no need to even say that. The listeners aren't going to know that I can't see.
You're right. Okay. Okay. I just wanted you to see because I don't want you to think that I'm making it up, but they're shopping for a sex toy.
Oh, okay. Got you. The Bell Witch is doing that.
Yes, so the story is the Bell Witch from Tennessee.
Sorry. The applause just played. I heard it in my thing when you said that.
Well, the Bell Witch is looking for a sex toy. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Yes. And
well, good for her.
So we won't get too vulgar on this because, we have kids who listen to this podcast sometimes.
Well, I think we've pretty much crossed that already then, if we're even mentioning this.
Well, whatever. Okay. So the Bell Witch is going to AdamandEve.com. And she's shopping online, so she doesn't want to be exposed as a horn dog. No offense, to sex toys, of course.
Yeah, that doesn't make you a pervert.
No, definitely not. Okay, she is going to buy. She's trying to buy like weird toys that aren't really that sexual. You know what I mean? Maybe she wants to buy like those jelly
socks
that you put on your feet and they wiggle and they tickle you, so it's like a kink.
Jelly socks. Wow, I really must not know about these things. I appreciate this lesson though.
So yeah, she's trying to buy jelly socks and maybe like a nose pincher because she likes to
a nose pincher.
Yeah, because maybe she wants to like.
Oh, she's wild.
She's wild because she wants to put something in her mouth. That's all I'll say. And
well, wonder what that would be. A pretzel?
A pretzel, and she's trying to make herself feel like she can't breathe.
Right. Got you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want that.
Okay, so what does this process look like for the Bell Witch when she's shopping online?
Well, first of all, I would imagine that she's a dangerous customer to have in your store because she's the only ghost to have killed someone.
One of only, yes, one of very few.
One of the only. Yeah. So in my mind, I picture her walking into the store and it goes, tring, ding, ding, right? Like that. Oh, did you say she's doing it online?
No. You just keep it going. I think it's more fun if she does it in person than at a brick and mortar place.
Yeah, because if she's doing it online, then this scenario will go click, click, bing.
Okay, so she's online. She opens the door, and hypothetically, I'm working there.
You're working there. Okay, so I guess I'll be her.
Hi, ma'am. Can I help you?
Is your character a person that stutters a lot? Is that the
Yeah, I
whole
was trying to
thing?
do like the guy from Killer Clowns. He's like, when the clown is like throwing the shit down from the shelves. He's like,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
because you're
guy.
like technically floating. I'm assuming.
I think you should sound like your Southern Belle persona for some reason.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you need any help?
Oh, yes I do. I'm looking for some jelly socks and a nose pincher.
Oh, that would be an aisle 4 next to the big ass dildos.
You changed your accent, Louis.
What did I do? Excuse. Oh, okay. Well, that would be over there by the aisle, where they have the huge dildos.
Oh, yes, I'll go right over there. I just noticed those. By the way, I might get one of those myself too.
Oh, yes. We have a 10% discount on if you shop with us here. I can't even keep my fucking accent.
You keep forgetting.
I keep forgetting. Anyway, so you go, you grab the nose pincher and the jelly socks.
Yeah, the jelly sauce.
Do you try them on there?
Yeah, I think so. She'd try them on because or she could go to the changing room. I don't know. Do they have those?
I don't think you're allowed to test out toys at a toy store like that, But I would probably just walk up to you and be like, ma'am, you look like you could use this, and give you like this alien-shaped dildo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then just like make sure that the Bell Witch becomes the because she's gonna go straight to hell when her snatched, when her torn into pieces.
Oh, good. And that's the goal.
Yeah. If I were the shop person, I would just walk up to the witch. Need any help, ma'am?
No, thank you. I've been here many times before.
Oh, well, we have those little stamp cards. And for your 10th visit, you get 10% off on lube.
Oh, yes, I have it all stamped. In fact, this is my 10th visit, so I think I'll take that now.
And then I would just shove everything into my purse and leave.
You wouldn't even pay. You would just like float away.
Yeah, I'd like be a Winona Ryder.
Oh, well, that's me. I'm Winona Ryder.
Oh, wait, that's right. You're Winona Ryder. And apparently I'm Mr. Bean.
Next one, Timmy boy.
I can't wait.
Okay, well, that sounds fake, but okay, we'll wait. We're waiting.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. Oh, our favorite.
Pamela Voorhees, a.k.a. Betsy Palmer.
The scenario that I'm spinning the wheel on is, let's see. And she's attending a corporate team building event.
Corporate team. Okay, so she's attending it like she's one of them.
Yes, like she is an employee, and they're like, you know what? We need all of the fucking serial killers, or because she's a serial killer, right?
I think she was in her own right. Yeah.
She's a serial killer, and she is obviously a grieving mother.
Yes,
right?
that's true.
And she's looking to take revenge. So she's, killed a lot of camp counselors over the course of like years. So yes, she is a serial killer. And maybe it's for a corporate event for like Murder Inc.
Okay. Yeah, Murder Inc. Wait, isn't that like a record label?
Yeah. It's Murder Inc. Incorporated, and the
Murder
event...
Inc. Incorporated.
Yeah,
So
because the
Inc. is part of it.
Yeah, because Inc. stands for including in this case. Murder,
Okay.
including incorporate. Anyway, so she opens her emails and she's like shaking a little bit. She's like, these kids just hitting me with oars, and I'm throwing bodies across windows. That I'm tired. I'm physically tired.
And that machete.
And that machete was just so, it whacked my head off, but it's back on my head now, on my shoulders. And then she gets an email from Murder Inc. saying like, hey, we have a corporate retreat, team building exercises here at 123 Main Street in Las Vegas or whatever. So she boards the plane. She gets there.
Can she even afford this plane flight though? Because as I recall, Betsy Palmer, needed $10,000 from that movie to afford her car.
Oh, well, yeah, but we're talking about Miss Voorhees.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so the character of Miss Voorhees does have some money stashed away.
I'm hoping, because girl, like, the hell you been doing? And she also like has her own car, so maybe she drove to Vegas. So that's besides the point.
Okay.
But she gets to the hotel and she gets in the elevator. She gets stuck, and then she just kidding. And then
very funny.
And then what does the first day look like? What does the itinerary include?
Well, so I think she gets there. It's probably it's a Sheraton hotel, right? Because that's usually where these kind of things happen, and it's in the mezzanine level, right? And she probably goes and she probably sees a bunch of other people. She sees Michael Myers. She probably sees Leatherface is probably greeting everyone at the front at the desk, like taking everyone's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think. And he's probably like, kind of grunts and squawks at her a little bit. And she's just like, oh, dear me. Oh.
Yeah. And then she is walking and she sees Freddy Krueger there. He is like, sharpening his little claws, his little fingernails, whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah, it's just one claw, just only one of his hands.
Yeah. And she goes up to him, like, did you know that a young boy drowned? And he goes like, bitch, I know I fought him in a movie.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I freaking do know him. Also, I don't care when they drown because of my profession.
Well, and then she's like, you're going to learn a lesson today, bitch. And then she starts choking Freddy Krueger with a wire. And then the main person, the director of the event is like, everybody calm down. Sit in your chairs. And she's like, releases the little wire. She's like, you got lucky, motherfucker.
Catch me outside later. See what happens.
Outside, bitch. And then she sits down at her table. And she's by herself because she's like, she's a loner.
Yeah, she is. She keeps to herself.
Yeah. But then Megan, the doll, comes up to her and is like, excuse me, ma'am, are you here by yourself? Because I have 5 recommendations right now based off of my AI, blah, blah, blah. And then she like slaps the doll across the face. The doll falls. But anyway, and then they talk about the first team building event, and it's like a trust fall type of thing, right? Is that?
Yeah, that would be what they would do for sure.
Yeah. So they have her like on top of a table. She's the first one to go.
Oh man, but she's an old woman.
Well, that's why she needs to trust everybody. And then
I guess I just don't want her to bruise.
well, no, she won't. It's gonna be worse because then she throws herself off of a thing, and Jason shows up, her son, and he tries to save her to make sure she doesn't fall, but he accidentally sticks up his machete and goes right through her stomach and kills her.
Oh my god. So that's the scenario. Jason accidentally splices his mother in half.
And that's why you don't trust these corporate events, because it's not really team building.
You're so right. Those corporate events are so lame anyway. It makes sense that something bad like this would happen.
I knew it.
Yeah, I mean that could happen. Or alternatively, she could maybe like bore a lot of the people. Like let's say in between team building events, they have a little lunch, right? They say like, oh yeah, we provide lunch, for you great people out there at the Murder Inc. Meeting. And then they give them a little lunch spread. And it's not that great because it's usually not, right?
No, they would be like pastrami on bread that's expired or something.
Yeah, exactly. Or some giant like wet looking salad that's not that good that people like pick at, right? Some little rolls. Anyway, and then while she's eating, she'd be telling everyone about how no one was paying attention when Jason drowned. And she would say, because the counselors were making love.
And then Candyman is there sitting next to her. And he's like, you need to get over it, bitch. It's been 50 years.
Whoa.
And she goes like, you want to talk about getting over it? What about you, motherfucker?
And Michael Myers is probably like, I don't get over things easily either.
That's why boys don't like my sister.
Oh, does he talk like Laurie?
He talks like Laurie, yeah.
He's like, that's why they find me weird. I'm too smart.
I'm too smart and a killer. Okay, Tim, let's move on. Okay, sleep paralysis demon.
Oh,
and
that's a good one.
They attend a Costco free sample day.
Okay. All right. Well, isn't every day at Costco free sample day?
Is it? I don't know. I don't go to Costco.
Well, okay. Well, then this is some category. You're like, it's free sample day.
So, sleep paralysis demon. First of all, let's just give it a name instead of saying sleep paralysis demon.
Okay. Wendy.
Wendy, the sleep paralysis demon. Okay. So Wendy is Wendy. Yeah. What if Wendy, the sleep paralysis demon, in case people forget, because they might be turning in, it's like, who the hell's Wendy?
We'll just remind them every few minutes in case they're just tuning in.
Wendy, the demon,
right,
is doing her normal shtick. She's like, I gotta clock in, I gotta clock out, I gotta fucking terrorize Luis. I gotta terrorize all these people all over the world who are just like scared of me.
Right. She's gotta sit in like a lot of people's bedroom corners, right? That's how they work.
That, and also like they sit on people's chests, and that's why you feel like this heaviness on your chest.
Oh my god, wait, a time out. I did not even realize that sleep paralysis demons will sit on your chest when you wake up.
So there's this like old painting called like a sleep paralysis demon or something, and
Please Google it right now because I have to see it. Listeners, I'll describe it for you.
do you see it right here?
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, looks like a little gargoyle.
He has like a gargoyle, like a little troll almost.
It does. And that's how you sleep, it looks like. That lady is sprawled out in the same way that you go to bed.
Yeah, that's how I sleep, and that's why I always wake up with a crooked ass neck. Okay, so the demon clocks in. He's like, ugh, I gotta terrorize Luis now. And they see me just like fucking sleep apnea and like choking, like not even able to breathe at night for some reason, because like,
Oh, no.
I don't actually do that, but I'm just like making it even
Okay.
more extreme. And then the sleep paralysis demon just climbs on top of my chest. It's like, God, this job sucks. Like, I need a break. I need to reward myself.
And remember, her name is Wendy.
That's Wendy. Yes, the sleep paralysis demon. And then as she's sitting there, because she has to sit there for like, at least,
A good while.
well, like, yeah, because like when you wake up, you feel like the thing, and you're like, oh my God, there's something on my chest, and you can't do anything for like what feels like 10 minutes, when in reality it's probably like a minute. So they know they have to wait, and they're waiting for me to wake up and experience the demon. And they're just looking around, and they see that I have like a 24 pack of toilet paper on the corner.
And they're like impressed, probably. Well, Wendy, we'll say she, because Wendy's a she.
Yeah, Wendy decides, like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm tired. I want a Costco hot dog.
I want wherever that is from, I want to go there.
Yeah, and then they go through my wallet, and they're like, expired condoms. I'm like, what is this? Business cards for hair removal or hair removal hair.
Hair removal?
Growth hair. Well, let's throw this in the trash. Oh, here's their Costco membership. And then Wendy, the demon, leaves my house and gets on the 57 bus in Oakland.
Okay.
And,
Wow, such a specific bus, too.
Yeah, it goes all the way to like, a certain part of Emeryville in California, the Bay Area. And then they take a transfer bus to go all the way to Costco and wherever the hell it's located. And they get in, right? And as they're walking around, they're just like, ooh, I really, really love the vibe of, this place. It's so big. I can hide in so many corners.
Yeah, true. And then they probably noticed something a little special about Costco.
Yeah. What?
All the toilet paper.
That's not where they're going. But they say like, oh, maybe I'll just move here. And if there's like a security guard that fell asleep on the job, I can terrorize him. But I can also get some free samples of like some little sushi rolls of, veggie sushi rolls.
Yeah, I've never seen that kind of sample at Costco, but you never know.
Yeah, okay, so what would happen once they're there?
Well, I think Wendy would walk around a little bit. And I think, to be fair, I think some people would be kind of like freaked out by seeing her because, she looks a little creepy.
Like a hairy little troll, yeah.
Yeah, but, they'd get over it. I mean, people like our intern, the gay alien, he also looks a little creepy, but he still hangs around, and we're not too discriminatory against him, I feel like.
No, we're not. No. He is currently walking around the studio wearing a French maid's outfit and high heels.
Yes, which is our uniform we told him about ahead of time, so it's not like we tricked him into that.
Yeah, no. Gay alien, can you get Tim a Diet Coke?
Yeah, could you please with some lemon?
When am I gonna get benefits?
Benefits?
Wait,
You're getting college credit for this.
I'm not even getting paid.
No, it's college credit. It's well worth it. It's the experience.
Fine. Nobody listens to this podcast anyway, so fuck you.
Oh,
Get out of here.
get out of here.
Shorty.
Yeah, shorty's like a melody in my head.
Yeah. Okay. So the demonic sleep paralysis demon, Wendy, gets a free little sushi thingy. She's like just wandering around, and then finally a security guard comes up to her and she's like, "Excuse me, ma'am, you can't be walking around here eating free samples all day and also like sleeping on people's chests.
Yeah, and never buy anything.
I never buy anything. Give me your damn Costco card." They take it away from her, and they see that it belongs to me. It's like, let's ban this motherfucker too. And then I end up not having access to Costco anymore because of her.
Oh, see, that is horrific.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, and then I think, Wendy obviously leaves Costco feeling a little bad, but before she leaves, she gets a chicken bake.
Shake and bake.
No. Oh, you don't even know, Luis. You're not a Costco boy. It's literally one of the best foods that they have at Costco. It's a chicken bake. It's a giant, like, piece of dough filled with chicken and, like, Caesar dressing and bacon, and it's covered in cheese.
Oh, yeah. She might, you know what? Maybe the person she is always trying to haunt or whatever.
Yeah.
She's like purposely making them have like a heart attack. And then she's like, whoop, this is my job. This is where I sit on their chest to make them think that they're having a heart attack when in reality it's me. And she's getting these little chicken bake, whatever the hell they're called.
It's called a chicken bake.
Yeah, and she's force feeding them into her victim.
Oh, that's how she does it. Okay, she force feeds them chicken bakes. Well, in that case, I would love to be visited by Wendy.
Oh, yeah, you'll be visited by Wendy. She's gonna sit on your chest, and you're like, tastes like chicken, whatever.
Chicken bakes.
She's gonna be like, you want to taste some chicken? She spreads her little hairy ass and like, eat this, bitch.
Oh no, stop. God. Well, I'm so glad we have that image. Please bleep that.
Yeah, well, you'll try. Yeah, of course. Okay, Tim, let's do it again. Spin the wheel. It is
Annabelle the doll.
Annabelle the doll and sitting in HR for a write-up.
Oh no.
Okay. So first, how does she even get a job?
Annabelle, yes. Well, okay. I'm picturing her going into the HR office. You know, she probably walks down the hall. She's, you know, kind of twiddling her thumbs a little bit like, hope this isn't a big deal. Hope this is just about my pay slip or something. And then, you know, she walks into HR and it's a lady named Linda. And Linda's like, Annabelle, sit down. We need to chat about something. It's kind of important.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Thank you, Luis. And then she probably says, Annabelle, you've been terrorizing so many people, and frankly, we've gotten enough complaints about that, and that's great. But the real issue that I'm here to talk to you about today is that you spoke with your coworker Luis earlier, correct?
Yes, I did.
Yes, Annabelle. And as I recall, according to people that overheard your conversation, you were making lewd comments about Luis.
I was locked in my case, my glass case at the Llorona Cult Museum. What are you talking about?
Exactly, and Luis was there, and he's your coworker because he sometimes, is a temp for them, and he overheard you talking through the glass and saying some lewd comments. Do you recall this?
Yes, he was trying to touch me.
No, now you're blaming it on him, okay? And what did we talk about in that video we made you sit through?
Not to victim blame.
That's right.
But he touched me.
No, he didn't.
No, not that way. I meant like...
Oh, like your heart.
No.
Oh.
He opened the case and took me out. And then he had me ride on the back of his motorcycle. I didn't even realize he rode a bike.
Oh, I didn't either.
Yeah, and then he took me on tour all over the South. And
wait, wow. Okay, it was a whole adventure.
yeah, and then when I went to
all over the South.
Yeah, when I went to Texas, I blew up this mansion. I passed by a plantation in Georgia, and I made sure it burned down. You know.
Yeah, and does Texas count as the South?
Oh, I don't know. I'm a little doll.
Anyway, Annabelle, you're getting past the story here. These were lewd comments you made about Luis. This was probably after that adventure.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's true, but he is a little faggot.
Oh. All right, just for that.
I'm not able to use that word.
You're not allowed to use that anymore.
Okay, well, am I fired?
Yes, I'm afraid so, I think. Or, you know what? I don't think we're legally allowed to fire you in this state. But I'll tell you what, you're going to be put on leave, paid leave.
Oh, okay, good. Like, I don't have a house. I live in the glass case.
Well, no, you're just gonna... I know, you're just gonna sit in the glass case, but you're just not gonna say anything or do anything.
So what I normally do.
No, I thought you haunt people and scare people.
Oh, yes, but that's only when they taunt me, which is what Luis did, which is why I chopped his head off.
Oh, okay. Well, we have a larger issue then, don't we?
Well, you know, but it is what it is. I am a kooky little doll.
No, that's so true.
Well, you know what? If I'm fired, can I at least, get a last-minute phone call like I'm getting the electric chair?
You're not in jail.
Can I call Okiku and Robert the doll just to update them? We're in a group text, actually.
So your answer to your own question is that you're already in a group text.
Yes. Can I text them? Am I allowed to have my phone?
Yeah, go ahead. Take it out.
Okay, well. Hey, guys, this faggot HR person just fired me.
Hey!
Oh!
Okay, Timmy boy, we have a couple more for our listeners. Because they love us and they want to hear us speak for 20 hours, but we'll see.
They do.
You see my little wheel, Timmy boy?
I see it. I see it spinning.
We got the bunny man.
We sure do.
And this motherfucker is going to do something.
Something like a bunny does.
Okay, so the bunny man is attending an HOA meeting.
Oh, an HOA meeting. I hate HOAs.
Oh, I think everybody in America hates it. I think they're a scam.
Yeah, they really are. And like the fees, come on.
Yeah. Okay, so the bunny man lives in rural Virginia, I think, or West Virginia, I forget. Yeah, it's Virginia. And he has his own little shack, right? He has his own home.
Yes.
He doesn't have to worry about the HOA, but at one point he fucks around with the wrong person.
Oh.
Yeah, and the person is like an HOA president.
Oh no.
And the HOA president is saying like, hey, your property actually lies within this neighborhood, so you actually have to start attending these meetings
Oh God.
in your bunny outfit.
Yeah. Well, that's just how he looks.
But yeah, it's all like, it's not a costume, it's like a real giant bunny.
Yeah, he's a big bunny.
He's a big bunny that holds the axe. Anyway, so of course he's like, fuck, damn it, I thought I could get away with this. That's why I was trying to scare people away so they wouldn't harass. Anyway, so the bunny man ends up at the first, monthly meeting that they have.
So the first topic is probably that Easter's over, everyone. So we now want to get rid of all of our Easter decorations and have no traces of any bunny-looking decorations.
And the bunny man is there in the back trying to look to his other neighbor and roll his eyes. I'm like, get a load of this, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
While he's playing with his Easter eggs.
Yeah, right. He's playing with his Easter eggs at that moment, scratching them.
I meant like having 2 eggs in his hand and he's just like rolling them in his fingers, but okay.
Oh, he just has 2 big Easter eggs in his hands randomly. Okay.
And then he gets up and he's like, what about me? What does that mean for me?
Oh, wow. He's really outspoken at his first meeting.
Yeah. And then they're like, well, you're not technically a Easter bunny, but we need you to like not
Like bunny it down, I feel like.
bunny it down, stop terrorizing our neighbors, and just stay inside and, polish your axe.
Yeah. And above all, just maybe tie down your ears and just stop acting so bunny-ish.
Now stop hopping around.
Yeah.
The bunny man just grabs one of the eggs and he throws it at the HOA president.
Oh my God.
But it's not a real Easter egg. It's also not an egg that you would, like a chicken egg that you would do for breakfast.
Oh.
It's a very special glittery egg. And when it pops on her face, it's like acid, like from Alien. And
Oh
it just
my God, an acid egg.
yeah, and then melts her face to the bone. And everybody's like, and then he says, why don't you hop on this, bitch? And then
Oh no.
he leaps from the back row of the HOA meeting right to the front. His big bunny feet land on her head and just crushes her skull. And then one random guy just stands up and he starts to like clap slowly.
Oh, and then let me guess. It builds?
Yeah, and then everybody around it starts building up and he's like, yeah, you got rid of her. Now we don't have to listen to an HOA president anymore. And he's like, no, bitch. I'm the new HOA president.
Oh no. See, that's how it goes. You get rid of the powerful and then you're the powerful.
Yeah, you replace the evil with another evil.
Another evil, sugar. Oh my God. What an awful sight, though. Imagine this bunny man hurling an acid egg at this woman and leaping up and crushing her now exposed skull. And then everyone in the HOA meeting cheering.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree.
You would agree that that's awful, or you would agree with the crowd.
No, I would agree with the crowd. I would be supporting the
Oh,
bunny man.
no, you can't.
Well, guess what? I just did. Okay, well, we'll do one more so we can give our listeners a break. Sorry, listeners, we can't do all 10. Tim is already texting me. He's like, hurry the fuck up.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let's spin the wheel one more time, Timmy boy.
Okay, let's do it. Spin.
Spin it all around, mama. Okay, it ended on evil Santa Claus.
Oh my. Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, so what is Santa Claus doing? Well, we'll find out. He's either getting kicked out of an Airbnb or applying for student loan relief.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so it ended on he gets kicked out of an Airbnb.
Oh, okay. Got you.
This is a perfect opportunity for us to just showcase our acting.
Yes. I will be.
Yes, I'll be Mrs. Claus, and you can be Santa Claus, evil Santa Claus.
Yes. Ho, 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 ho. I'm just practicing.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm not because I have a perfect Santa Claus accent.
I thought you were Mrs. Claus.
What did I say?
Santa Claus?
I meant Mrs. Claus. I have the perfect Mrs. Claus accent.
Oh, all right. I look forward to it then. You're building it up.
Yo, Nick, what are we gonna? Okay.
Nicholas, is this like a nice Airbnb? I'm so glad that you booked this Airbnb right by the beach in Miami.
Oh, ho, 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 yes. 'Cause I just wanted us to have a little romantic get-together. You know, we never really do that anymore, and I feel like it's gotten a little stale, if I'm being honest.
I mean, you can't really blame us. We have like 52 elves in our house, and they're always just crawling around.
Oh, I know. But unfortunately, even when the elves are all asleep, it's still just a no-go.
I do agree that I've been a little distant, but I feel like every time around Christmas, you always tend to get a little bit more tense.
Tense?
Yo, well, I mean, sometimes there's something sinister in your eyes, but I don't mean it in a bad way.
Take that back.
Well, can I take it back with my mouth?
Oh, yes, you can, Mrs. Claus.
And then they both walk out to the pool area because, you know, they're like at a nice Airbnb in Miami. You know, that has a nice pool by the beach also.
Yeah, of course, some cabanas.
Yeah. And then she's just like, gluck, gluck, gluck. And then she's like doing her stuff. You know, she gets on her knees to pray. And
Yes, of course.
she also gobbles something up.
Right. Prayers, probably.
As this is happening, yeah, the neighbor next door sees what's happening.
Oh, no.
And they immediately text the owner, the property manager of the Airbnb.
Oh, God. Yeah, of course. No, they would, right? They're like, oh, at your Airbnb, I just noticed something.
Yeah, and they're like, well, what's going on? It's like, well, there's this evil-looking white man who's like, looks like Santa Claus, and he's getting...
really big and jolly looking, rosy cheeks, you know.
Yeah, also rosy ass cheeks, because that's what I see, and I see some woman, like an older lady with a white wig or something.
Yeah, she seems to be looking for a contact lens.
Yeah, and she's like down on her knees trying to find the contact lens, but her head is oddly bopping up and down. I don't know. Can you like check in on your guests? And then they text Santa Claus, Nick.
Yes, because he gives them the number, because that's what you do with an Airbnb.
Yeah, exactly. So he receives a text.
Nick, what is going on? Please respond.
What's going on? Oh, that's you.
Yeah, and then I'd say, ho, 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 nothing to worry about. We're just enjoying a little pool time.
Who is it, Nick? What's going on up there?
Oh, no.
Oh, is everything okay, Nick?
Yes, I'm just texting the owner. For some reason, he has some issue. He's saying, what's going on? And I'm wondering what he even means, because he's not here, and we're not throwing a party or anything.
And then you just hear like pounding on the door, and freaking what do you call it? The property manager just walks in. He's like, "What are you two doing?" And then Mrs. Claus gets up from the floor. You know,
Yeah.
her knees are scraped, and she's like, "Oh God,
Right.
I'm a little too old for this shit."
Her
And then
back
she goes,
probably hurts slightly.
yeah, exactly. And then she walks up to the property manager and looks at him like seductively, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And then she just gets down on her knees,
My God.
and she's
Mrs.
like,
Claus has one solution for everything, doesn't she?
"Yeah," she's like, "I can fix this
I could fix anything.
with these trusty lips." And then they get an extended stay for free.
By lips, you mean kissing,
Yes, of course. What else would I mean?
which is what she and Santa were doing.
Yeah, that's all they were doing.
I know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah. But yes, okay. But of course, the guy probably smacks her away and he says, "Excuse me, I'm married."
That voice is probably like, "You a faggot, right?" He's like, why does your accent keep changing, Mrs. Claus? She's like, I'm high on Tylenol right now.
Tylenol.
On Bengay for my knees. And my throat too, sugar.
Because I had a cold.
Because I had a cold. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Okay. But so they don't get kicked out.
No, they actually get an extended stay because she is really good at what she does.
Oh, charming people.
Yes, exactly.
That's so nice.
Good for her.
Yeah, good for her. Good for Mrs. Claus.
Well, Timmy boy, We've come to the end of the episode.
Another killer episode.
Another killer episode. Listeners, we do not apologize. You love these episodes, right? Right?
Right.
Someone, or we're just screaming into the void. Anyway, Tim, what are your overall thoughts on today's topic? Do you think we should do more creative type episodes, or should we just stick to talking about little scallywag ghosts?
I think Scallywag Ghosts is our specialty, so we keep that as our main category. But I definitely think the listeners like the little change of pace occasionally, don't you think?
I think so, yeah. Well, listeners, if you enjoyed today's episode, then feel free to leave us a 5-star review wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Do it! Or at least 4 stars.
No, well, 4.5 is fine, but nothing below 4.5.
That's true.
Please? Well,
Please.
if you would like for us to cover a specific story or topic, then email us at ittybittyhorror@gmail.com.
Yes.
Yes, you can also follow us under all social media under Itty Bitty Horror. Tim, for the next episode, I got a message on Instagram, and somebody wanted us to cover a specific story.
Oh, one of our fans.
We got a message from this podcast called Nightmare Echoes, and they said, "Hi there. I was wondering if you would be interested in covering something from my childhood." And I'm like, "Ooh, okay, tell us. And he says, or they said, "I remember following the story when I was a child, hearing audio interviews from people that quit their demolition job at Metz Elementary in Austin, Texas."
Meth Elementary?
Metz, M-E-T-Z, sir.
Oh, sorry. I can't hear from your little lisp.
Well, listeners, thanks once again. And
Yes.
remember, even the smallest chills
Can
can
linger.
long after the story ends. Ah, shit, next time we need to have a script or something because we're stupid, mama.